Welcome back to the 5-minute reset, where we step away from distractions and pause to find the Lord's presence, becoming aware of it in us and around us, and remember that He is for us and that He said He would never leave. And I hope that when these 5 minutes are over, because 5 minutes is obviously not a very long time, I hope that you'll stay here quiet with Him a while longer. Consider this just like walking through the entrance to His presence, where He wants to meet with you, where He wants to be with you. His presence is more important than anything else. Being with Him, knowing that He loves us, knowing that He's for us, that's what really changes us and changes our relationship with Him. When we come to Him first, when we seek Him above everything else. So let's start right now by taking some slow, deep breaths, inhaling and exhaling at a pace that feels good to you. You can close your eyes and just imagine the Lord's arms wrapped around you. He always is with you. And He's with you right now. And you are not alone. You are not forgotten. And though people may turn away from you or reject you, He never, ever, ever will. You are His masterpiece. Let it sink into you that you are the one that He loves. It seems so grand, so overwhelming sometimes, so huge to think that. But you could put your hand on your chest and say, me. He loves me. As I read to you from our devotional called The Vision, just let your heart stay here in this quiet place. Let His words that He gave me speak to your heart and encourage you. First, reading from Isaiah 26, verse 20. Go, my people, into your inner chambers and close the doors behind you. Hide for a little while until His indignation is over. When trials are wreaking havoc with our peace, and we find ourselves battered by the stormy winds of chaos, the Lord tells us what to do. Be still and hide in His presence. While there are many things we can do, like fast and declare His promises, the first thing He tells us to do is to slip away to be with Him. And that's what you've done right now. Before we run around seeking advice, we must close the door to distractions, shut off the rest of the world, and find the Lord's heart. Seeking the Lord's presence must become our first instinct in times of crisis. Before crying out for wisdom, venting our frustration, or laying out a prayer list, we need Him. We need to go somewhere private and find the stillness of His presence. We aren't told to strive for answers, only to strive to enter into His rest. Make that be your goal every day, to be with Him. Let nothing come between you and the presence of God. Don't let your thoughts come between you and the presence of God. He made the way. He tore the veil of separation. You are allowed to step into the Holy of Holies because He has already stepped into you. He's made you a type of Holy of Holies. When our hearts are open wide, fully surrendered to Him, He will set things in order. And then quiet in your heart, you can agree with this prayer. Father, everything I need is found in your presence. As I set time aside to quiet myself with you, pour out your perfect peace that is beyond natural understanding. I know the answers I need will come as I hide myself in you and seek your face. I hope this has been a blessing to you and that you will stay here with him a while longer.